Hello creation, hope you're well. I've just written this, it's called Become the Leader. We have to clear the soil, till the earth, to cleanse of weeds, making room in preparation for the sowing of the seeds. We have to see the value and recognise the power in manner of words spoken. By intent of malice towards another, we set upon the path walked only by the heartbroken. There is a well-known saying about digging one's own grave, when no thought of action, reaction, consequence lends barrier to that which craved. The physical is put in peril when we mindlessly react, when all along I test I, and this is divine fact. Yes, you will be tested, and we have to be to grow. Yet to grow at times we must heal, so we just have to let it go. It's easier said than done, I know that. If we hold on to grudges and the who did what to who, we keep our soul imprisoned like the animal in the zoo. For me, life can be placed in comparison to the making of a tasty meal. At times we have to add the spice of life to life, which in doing so enhances the way in which we feel. By releasing past trauma, you make room for new experience to enter. By clearing old, replaced by new, you are positioning yourself to become that of the mentor. And when energetic cycles bring forced changes within a world thrown into confusion, you are now prepared as protective light to guide those lost in illusion. You became the leader. You mastered how to live your life. You knew when it was time for diplomacy, and you also knew when you had to fight. Those essential altercations gave wisdom well earned and deserved, but to disassociate when all hell breaks loose gives opportunity to observe. By observing, we can decipher and give non-biased opinion on actions beneficial to all. By observing, we can advise and oversee both the dismantling or building of walls. Most importantly, by observing, we give ourselves the time and space to make a wisdom-gained decision. That said, all parties involved have to be willing, flexible, and open to change from within for all to reach a peaceful solution. It's just common sense in it, really. You know, it's common sense in it. But you see, when you see it from a perspective that's when you can disassociate from the physical, and what's going on and who's doing what to who and who's saying what, and when you can disassociate from that, when you've taken back your power and no external energies affect you, regardless of whether the world's, in turmoil or not. If you buy into that fear, you're affected. It affects, I can't even say it, it affects you. It does. Of course it does. It's your energy. So while ever you're not disassociating from what's going off in the external, if you can't just sort of step out of that ring of conflict or that that energetic battle that's going off externally, if you can't do that, you're obviously part of it. It affects you, your energy. It's like people who shout and rant and rave at these rallies. They're just adding to it, but I've said that before. Anyway, but it's true, isn't it? You fuel the fire. So, the qualities of a good leader are to be able to, when all else breaking loose outside, when the world's going to pot, as it were, to be able to keep calm, to be able to observe, to be able to make decisions that benefit all for the betterment of all. That is the quality of a good leader. When you've got imbeciles, power crazy imbeciles, who blatantly use the threat of fear to control you and the whole world, they are not leaders. They are not good leaders. No, they are not. They don't have the wisdom to guide for the betterment of all of kind. No, they represent a portion of the whole, and that's W-H-O-L-E, not H-O-L-E. They have their own agendas. It's only through love that we're going to see great change in this world. And that's it. That's it, really. It's only through love. How do you change a world that's run on fear? By flooding it with love. Change yourself. Become the love. And you will see great change in this world. And you will become the leaders that this world needs. Not those despots, those tyrants, those power crazy. I'm not going to swear. That's it for now. Take care.